Hey, look here, what it do, y'all? It's King Promise coming back at you with some more wise words, a few words of wisdom. You get what I'm saying? So make sure you stay here for that good blend. You get what I'm saying? So we could go ahead and mix it all in. Crunch. I bet. So boom. So today's analogy basically about the people that's in them seasons of growing. You know, you in a room full of people, you on moves, but you still feeling alone. Nobody rubbing that intellect the right way. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody stimulating the brain. You feeling like most people missing it, or you misunderstood, not because there's nothing wrong with you, but just simply because you can see whatever people don't see. You see the patterns, you see everybody comfortable in their ways, you see everybody just okay with the normal, get a job, paycheck, spend it to survive, you know, work the next weekend till they could do whatever they can little by little. This for y'all. Check this out. Alright, so boom. So imagine you at a beach, right? You know, you got the people that's on the sand, the people that ain't trying to get in the water, the people that's too scared to get in the water, the people that like to watch the views and watch the people in the water, but they don't like to get in the water. They want to stay where it's nice and cozy, get their little suntan, you know, have their little food and drinks, their little moke, you know, do their little videos and all that, right? Alright, then, you know, you got the people that's in the water, in the shallow end. They right there where they knee high or where they waist high, you know, where they could stand in the water, where they can control basically what's going on around them. You know, they can get out when they want. They ain't got put in no real work or nothing like that. They just having fun, and they comfortable right there just at the knee high or the waist high water right there, because it ain't no challenge. It's just something comfortable, but they're actually out there in the water getting to it, enjoying themselves, right? Stick with me for this crunch. And then you got people that's like you and that's like me. You get what I'm saying? People that's willing to take the chance, to take the risk, to sacrifice, to throw themselves in uncomfort, to do what most people ain't, to do what people uncomfortable to do what people not willing to do. You get what I'm saying? That's why when you get in that deep end, or you deep in the mind, and how you move is different and deep, and it's just something about you that catch attraction and attention. You get what I'm saying? That's why it seems like it's so lonely. That's why, because you rarely see people out there in the deep end. Everybody comfortable on the sand at the beach, or they comfortable waist or knee high down in the water. They ain't really trying to go to the deep end by the shoreline or nothing like that, because of their fears, you know. But everybody's still watching you. Oh, he tripping, she tripping, something might happen to them. I wouldn't have did that, you know, but they steady watching. You get what I'm saying? Some people might even be inspired to do it, but just stuck or won't do it, or they're afraid of what everybody else gonna say. Don't you go out there. Don't go out there with them. Let them do that, and stand right there where everybody else comfortable at, or stand there just to feel like they doing the right thing because that's what everybody else doing. You get what I'm saying? That's why when you in that deep end and you an intellectual minded type of person, such as you and myself, that's why I feel so lonely. That's why you barely see anybody around, because it's hard to find people out there in the deep end, and that's deep mentally. You get what I'm saying? And that's really on a purpose, or really trying step a certain way. So just keep that in mind. That's for all type of people in life: your family, your partners, relationships, even marriages, even you know, co-workers, you know, career paths, goals, dreams that seem delusional to most people because they don't see the vision, or they ain't willing, they don't think outside the box. All these type of things. You get what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind when you feeling lonely, or when you feeling like, will I ever meet people that's on the same type of mindset time that I'm on? You know, the same type of real go-getter mentality, the real type of people that's really on that transformation, changing for the best version of themselves type of thing, to be skilled superbly the best they can through difficulty and challenges in life. This for y'all. Stick with it. You ain't alone. King Promise. Stay wise, stay sharp. You get what I'm saying? What? God get all the glory for sure.